There's another narrative that obviously scoring's down around the league, but they think it's these gimmicky offenses in college where they're not playing pro style, they're not having to go through as many reads, they're just screen games, whatever it may be. Because the quarterback play has not been good. I mean, Caleb threw the first touchdowns for a rookie this year, but quarterback play around the league has been down alongside of scoring. Do you think that has any factor in it?
With the gimmicky college offense?
Yeah. And then translate, right? So these guys
Oh.
aren't playing, even Caleb, he's not playing as much in a pro system before he comes in the league. And now, like, we had Tom Brady, Peyton, Rodgers, Rivers. I mean, even Joe, like, they were pro style quarterbacks who could run offenses.
I personally think if I drafted a quarterback first round, there's almost no scenario where I see them starting the first game. Like, I think it just, when you look at Pat Mahomes, waited a year, look at Lamar, look at, I mean, you just, all those guys you named, I think Peyton Manning did start and he threw the most picks ever. Like, usually you don't bounce back from that.
Right.
Like, usually you're damaged goods. Like, you look at Josh Rosen, they threw him in a horrible situation. And Sam Darnold's having a resurgence of his career, but like it took him a while to bounce back from that. Like usually you don't bounce back when you, quarterback and cornerback. I think when you put them out there too early, it can just literally ruin all their juice, all their swag, all their like everything they got. Especially, I don't even know which one's more, but corners can be pretty bad too. But you put someone out there just too early, whether they're ready or not, but quarterback, I just wouldn't do it, period, under like no circumstances, just because I feel like it's just better to just, even if you can just wait a couple games, I personally just think it's just better for their future development. But in college, college, it's hard for me, it's not hard for me to watch college, but when I watch college, it is such a bad product. Like, it's super exciting if you just watch it and like, but when you see like a running back hit a seam and you just see the DN, like, why you run up the field? You see you see these people just jumping out of their gaps, just doing wild stuff. And it, like, when you're watching it from that perspective, like, it is such bad ball. And then you just see like a quarterback just throw a slant, touchdown, 70 yards. Next time, there's like missed tackle. Like, you're not really developing reads as much, but that it's just really across the board, honestly. Like, unless you're watching like those Georgias, when you're watching like Power 5 football,
but when top 5 football, I feel like.
Yeah, when it's like two like real, not like the, FSU starting ranked and then they end up.
Right.
It's like as the season gets later, you do see way better football there. But sometimes quarterbacks you got to think about it. You play, when I'm in Alabama, typical season when I'm there, how many games do you really have to play good football?
You don't.
There's maybe like 2 or 3 games.
And it's the skill takes over, right? When you're playing FIU, you're not worried about gap control.
Yeah, you're not worried about anything. And then it's like, even the teams that sometimes are a tough game, it's like it's a rival game where like they really weren't really good. You just played down. So there's a lot of things. I don't think it's anything like AAU basketball to NBA level, but like, they say like AAU's like just ruining the NBA. Like, they're just going out there playing 6 games in one day. Like, not passing one-on-one basketball, get to the league, and just can't duplicate it. But I don't know. There's definitely – this year there's a lot. How many first-round quarterbacks were there this year?
I think 5. JJ's out. May hasn't played. But Daniels, Nix. I mean, even week by week, like, people said Bo Nix is done. He's the worst quarterback ever. And then he obviously played much better. It takes time. I think what you're saying is if you're going to start your guy right away, you got to give him time. Right? Because now Bryce, they move on so quickly. And Bryce does not look good. But you're also saying they might have just ruined Bryce out of the gate as well. It's tough to tell.
Yeah, you just got to give him time. Like, if you're going to put him out there, protect the dude. Like, I mean, crap. It's just I think of Sam Darnold a couple years ago talking about he's seeing ghosts. It's like and I don't think he was a rookie. I think he was a couple years in. But I don't know. I just think sometimes quarterbacks are sometimes – if I was a GM, well, I don't know if head coach, GM, I don't know who makes every team's different how they do that. But I just would be like, I don't care if – I would have a really good backup that would start almost no matter what. Wait, matter of fact, Josh Allen. They put daggum Nathan Peterman out there over Josh Allen.
He didn't start week 1?
No, I'm pretty sure. No, actually, I remember the game plan was they're going to put Nathan out there. He's going to throw some picks, and then they're going to put Josh Allen in. If I'm not mistaken. Now, I
You
could be
guys
mistaken.
did win that game by like 50.
I
Yeah.
know, like that was the first time we ever that was the first time when a game plan went like 100%. Like it was like this is exactly what's going to happen. They're going to put Nathan Peterman out there. He's going to throw a couple interceptions. They're going to pull him, and then we're going to put Josh Allen in, and we're already going to be blowing him out. And that was like, and then the defense call. It was crazy. It was crazy. There's something else about that is confidential information too, but.
What's the confidence?
I'll just say this. Nah, never mind. We're good. There's a reason why the Ravens don't want fans recording at practice. That's all I'm gonna say. There's a reason.